Manichaean dichotomy, good and evil, light and darkness. Well, how come in the heathen times, civilized times, everything was in harmony? Not a perfect harmony, because in the worlds of Aphroditic genetics, physics, biological life, there is turbulence and there is diversity. That is natural as the world of biology. This is also reflected in metaphysics of hypoctonioi, of the hells and heavens. Essentially, demons as the children of nature and of gods. I recount myself as a little child of heliacal gods and goddesses. Now what happened? The error of Judeo-Christianity and Manichaeanism appeared, and it put a wedge in this harmony. Turbulent harmony, yet harmony. And it resulted in the greatest evils, the creation of devil and Satan of the Jewish provenance, so to say. It created a great split in the psychosexual and psychopneumatic understanding of the world. And then it scaffolded it with the Judeo-Christian devils, with their Satans, with their good and evil, light and darkness, that they dared to define in their moralizing, their paradigms and their theological slime pit of gibberish. Now, after centuries of this Judeo-Christian error, religions of lies and error, of delusion and ignorance, this darkness, wearing the guise of good and indoctrinating and paralyzing many a good man and woman, what happens if you break free? It's not that you find this harmony within, but you combat with objective forces that this error procured. And it is not that easy to sustain this harmonious bow that is stretched and as stout as a strong harmony to be kept within. There is an antodromia. You are pulled left and right on this error, this inharmonious imbalance that Jewish-Christian error created all across the Western world and in the metaphysical worlds on earth, with the Jew on the cross suffering for fucks know what, for the lies of the Jew and the Christian. So, being the receiver and user of this indecency, of this error, with the fanatics attacking me every day and every night, trying to prove who's more right, who's not. Blind faith makes fanatics. Blind faith means that if you undermine their beliefs and contradict their errors, they will attack you like vicious swine, like rats, like pests that are unleashed against you. And then again, you're not combating the demons or hells. They're aligned with you. You are aligned with the gods and goddesses of the stars above this Judeo-Christian error, their metaphysical architecture that is limited to earth. You are combating ignorance, darkness and stupidity of those Judeo-Christian pigs. And yes, they will pull you into darkness. They will pull you into a fall, because they're conditioned to. They're conditioned to eliminate every liberati, every heathen in ascent with their gods, because their stupidity doesn't allow otherwise. They wouldn't tolerate free people that bypass their whole bullshit. They need to push it down. Often the echelons of Judeo-Christianity explain that they done it to prevent greater evil from arising, which is bullshit. Actually, what they've done is they wanted power, greed, and command over souls, hearts, and minds in order to submit you under them. Yet metaphysically, they created a catastrophe on earth. Everywhere. All across the globe. And at the same time, they couldn't provide the hidden pagan mysterious office or Hindi and Buddhist that liberated people, their souls, their minds, their hearts. So they short-circuited everything and presented you with fake heavens of their architectures in order to do what exactly? To put you into prisons. Now, many forgot about this in centuries, because they're conditioned in Judeo-Christian civilizations, in the Western idea, secularized, albeit in this virus. And if you break free and see through it from a hidden perspective, you see that their bullshit had true effect with the devils and satans by conditioning and splintering this harmony into one large bowl of feces with the maggot Jesus the Jew swimming in it. So, be aware that if you break through as a heathen, as a pagan, to your gods, you will be combated still by those piglets. Why? Because they are living in error and blind faith that makes them fanatics, incapable of seeing that they are living in error. They won't abandon their beliefs because they're fanatics. They have nothing else. Their towers would crumble. The so-called order of this error would be destroyed. Their lives would be annihilated if they would admit by one chance that they're liars, ignorant, and that they're fighting on the side of darkness. That is ignorance. Judeo-Christians are the devils that made the devils to chase you into their error. Simple. Thank you.